The Autoflush for tank toilets is a key component of the automated touch-free restroom. In just 5 minutes, your tank toilet can be touch-free. The system eliminates odors by ensuring that toilets are always flush and eliminates the need to touch the flush handle, which is a major point of cross-contamination. This results in less repair costs from fixture damage caused by handle kicking and other abuses. Its infrared technology can detect when someone is in front of the toilet. It is designed to retrofit most existing tank toilets. The touch-free design helps meet ADA requirements and is very simple to install. Let's look at how it works in more detail. To begin installation, remove and identify all components from the package. Battery compartment, 4 D-cell alkaline batteries, 4 AA cell alkaline batteries, remote sensor which comes in white or chrome, sensor cover key, plastic shims, Allen wrench, screws and anchors for wire guides, motor unit, Y-hanger motor mount, overflow tube motor mount, wire guides, T-handle Allen wrench, screws and anchors for the battery compartment, and double-sided tape, beaded chain with clip, overflow pipe clip, and overflow tube plastic spacer. Turn off the water supply and drain the tank by holding the flush handle down until most of the water is removed. Check that the tank is empty by removing the tank cover. If there is a float ball inside the tank, we suggest replacing this valve with a Fluid Master fill valve. There are 2 types of flush valves. First is a flapper type flush valve, and the other is a tower type flush valve. For flapper type flush valves, remove the refill tube and attach the overflow pipe clip. For flapper type flush valves, use the motor mount for overflow tubes. Slide the motor mount onto the overflow pipe while making sure the hex bolt is at the top. If the motor mount slides freely down on the overflow pipe, then use the plastic spacer. The plastic spacer should be placed first on the overflow pipe and then slide the motor mount over the spacer. Align the top of the motor mount to the top of the overflow pipe and tighten the hex bolt by hand. Then attach the overflow pipe clip to the overflow tube. Next, install the motor onto the motor mount, making sure that the motor cord is kept outside of the tank, and then lock into place. For tower type flush valves, use the Y-hanger. Slide the Y-hanger onto the rear wall of the tank. Next, install the motor onto the Y-hanger. Make sure that the motor cord is kept outside of the tank, and then lock into place. For flapper type flush valves, rotate the arm over the flapper. Make sure the arm can lift freely, no obstructions. For tower type flush valves, rotate the arm parallel with the rear wall of the tank. Flip the motor arm up and insert the supplied beaded chain into the hole. Return the arm to the previously aligned position and then lock the chain into the slot. Attach the chain clip on the flapper chain 2 inches above the flapper. For tower type flush valves, connect the beaded chain clip into the D-ring on the back side of the flush valve. Unlock the beaded chain in the motor arm and take out most of the slack. Extra chain can be wrapped around the motor arm and locked into a hole slot. Place the motor cord in the notch on the back of the tank toilet, and then put the tank cover back on. If your tank does not have a notch then use the provided clear plastic shims to protect the motor cord. Next, mark the wall where the wireless sensor will be installed. The bottom of the sensor should be 1 inch above the top of the toilet tank cover, or the sensor lens should be 1 inch above the top of the raised seat. Close the toilet seat cover, then center and mount the sensor with double-sided tape or the wall anchors provided. Select a location to install the battery compartment, ensuring the motor cord will reach. Unscrew the battery compartment, remove the 2 large screws and anchors. Then secure the battery compartment to the wall. You can mount the compartment using 1 screw and anchor or use double-sided tape. Next, place the 4 D-cell alkaline batteries into the battery compartment, noting the battery position marks. Your batteries will normally last 3 years or more. After the batteries are installed in the sensor, the Autoflush has a 7-minute startup sequence. During the startup sequence, the yellow LED will flash 8 times, and the green LED will flash continuously while there is an object in front of the unit. Now, test the unit by waving your hand in front of the sensor. Turn the water on, and now your Autoflush is operational. Now let's look at how the unit works and how you can make adjustments.